Hello everybody, N15 Diecast here. We're about to unbox and showcase the Hot Wheels 2025 International N case. This case has a Super Treasure Hunt that is a pink Dodge Charger. The regular treasure hunt for this case is the Triumph, which is a motorcycle. We've seen it before, but that's going to be the regular treasure hunt for this case. Our last unboxing, we didn't pull the regular or the Super or a main line of the Super. So will we be able to pull something from this case today? We're about to find out. Here we go. Custom. Okay, this is going to be the international case, so it's going to have other languages. So custom 56 Ford truck with the skeleton deco for 2025 Day of the Dead. And the feline lucky, a much anticipated casting for this year. And why not? Here we go. Its little arm moves when the wheels move. It is a pretty dope casting. Everybody is looking forward to that for sure. For sure. Going to be very popular. Good luck finding that one. All right, we're going to keep on going. It's the Datsun 240Z, the pink with the cherry blossoms, recolor from the Cayenne. We also have a 99 Ford F-150 SVT Lightning, recolor, saw it in the last case, and a recolor of the Jaguar XJC V12 Coupe. And this is a new casting for 2025. Actually, I'm not sure if this is a recolor. I think we had it in black and gold, but maybe this was a different Jaguar because it kind of looks like the same one. But hey, that is definitely going to be a highlight. All right, Mercedes-Benz 500E, saw it in the last case, one of my favorite cars. Subaru BRZ recolor, and another feline lucky new casting for 2025. All right, what's this? What's next? All right, Super Twin Mail, saw in the last case, the new casting for 2025. Looks great. I love that color. The Jaguar MK1 recolor from the red. Here it is in gray. Saw it in the last case as well. And a Dragon Wagon also from the last case. A lot of repeats. All right, 2018 Honda Civic Type R. Here it is in blue. We got it, I think, in red. Yeah, red earlier this year. Here it is in blue. And a Pixel Shaker that is a recolor from an orange that we got earlier this year. And the 1966 Bat Boat. Is there a little person in there? There is not. But the card art definitely has the Batman and Robin in it. New casting for 2025. Not a car, folks. That is not a car. But yet it is a Hot Wheels car. That makes no sense. Here we go. Jaguar MK1. Here it is again. A Twin Dorado. Saw that in the last case. A play on the El Dorado and the Twin Mill. New casting for 2025. Really got a kick out of that one. 2020 Kozinger Jesco in the beautiful color. Again, the camera does not do those colors justice for that casting. Pontiac Firebird carryover from the last case. I really love this casting. We have the Ain't Fair. Here it is. Recolor from the, I think we had orange earlier this year. And the Amaru GTC yellow recolor from green, maybe? I don't know. Ford GT in black. Pretty sure that is a recolor. I can't remember what color. Maybe white. And the Formula E Gen 3. That is a new for this case, but it's not a new casting. For all the F1 stuff, they threw in that as well. That's kind of funny. Later Crater, that is, I want to say a recolor. We had it in black. Here it is in purple and, oh, teal. Teal, folks. Teal. All right, we got the Lotus Cortina. That is a new casting for 2025. Also a carryover from the last case. Another Jaguar XJC V12 Coupe. Nice to see two of those in the same case. And a Porsche 911 Turbo Cabriolet. And that is a new casting for 2025. That is going to be going in my collection, and that is stellar. They actually did the full deco treatment on the front and the back. I love the disc wheel choice. That is a highlight for sure. Coming in the bottom, Silverado EV RST in orange. This color looks phenomenal. I think we had a gray, maybe blue earlier this year. Skull Shaker in the white and red little dude. We got that earlier this year. And a 4 Model A custom recolor from the red. Here it is in green. That's a recolor, and that's a recolor. That's 3 recolors in back to back to back. Again, no regular treasure hunt. Lotus Cortina. Custom Kia EV6 in the teal, and a 75 Chevy Blazer Custom that is also a recolor. So 2 recolors and a new casting. And look, This is from 2 cases back. This should not be in this case. The 94 Bugatti EB110 SS is 2 cases back. These mixes this year are wild. Subaru BRZ in the white and the long block. That is a recolor. We've seen that. That's kind of wild. Or maybe somebody, you know, maybe cracked it open, took a regular treasure hunt and threw that in there thinking like, oh, you know, whatever, here, you'll not complain. But, I mean, 2 cases back-to-back to not get a regular treasure hunt's kind of annoying. 99 Ford F1 SVT Lightning. Oh, by the way, if you did make it this far, please consider subscribing to the channel. I'm trying to get to 100,000 subscribers, working my way there shortly. Last few videos haven't been doing so well, so if you could also share and give this video a big ol' like, I'd really appreciate it. Subscribe, and thank you all for watching. We do have a Big Air Bel Air. Here it is in blue. Bugatti Utopia recolor in the blue. That is a actually, it's not a recolor, but it is carryover from the last case in the Ford F-150 SVT Lightning. I cut that one short because I was complaining. Okay, what do we got? All right, 67 Aston Mini Van. That is a recolor. We had an orange. I think this is a ugly casting, and I don't like it. 2020 Kozinger Jesco. Another one of those. And a Bugatti. Peugeot. No, shoot. Yeah, Peugeot. Why can't I say words today? 9x8 hypercar in new casting for 2025 and a carryover from the last case. All right, we have the Kia swap. Here it is in pink. That's a recolor carryover. Mazda 787B white and a carryover. And the Nissan Skyline GTR BC NR, a very subtle recolor, but a carryover from the last case. We only got one in our last case. Let's see another one. Mad Fast recolor. I think it was teal earlier this year. Here it is in a darker red. Crate Racer, and this is not the motorcycle we're looking for. The regular treasure hunt has the little dude on it. This is the Honda VFR 750R. This is a carryover from the last case. All right, Twin Dorado. Volvo Zamac 240 Drift Wagon Bolade. It's not Zamac official, but this is Zamac as far as I can tell, unless this is a Zamac type paint. Actually, it might just be the paint. But this looks phenomenal. That is definitely going to be a highlight. And another Mercedes-Benz 500E in this very much painted dark gray. That one's easy to tell. All right, we got another Nissan Skyline GTR BC NR recolor in the subtle light blue or dark blue. 73 Pontiac Firebird. And I see another one of those. And Gone Mad new casting for 2025. This is a wagon and then some. Actually, don't hate this. This is pretty cool. It's got some retro feels, but also like modern stuff. That's nice. That looks good. All right, Datsun 240Z recolor in the pink. And let's see another one of those. Cadillac Project GTP Hypercar in the red. Saw it's a carrier from the last case. And nice to see a second Porsche 911 Turbo Cabriolet. Here it is with pink interior. I hope they do other colors because I'm not a big fan. Whoa! Wow, guys. I am not a big fan of that color that they did, and the whole stack fell. This is just going great. All right, let's get back to this. Regain some sanity, folks. All right, 95 Mazda RX-7 Drift. That is a recolor. I can't remember what color we got it earlier this year, but that is a red. I think it was yellow. I think we got it in yellow. Here it is in red. Pixel Shaker in blue. We had it in orange and a Kia swap, another recolor. So I'm running out of space. Bugatti Utopia again. Quick Bite in the red. This thing's fajitas. And another Ford Model A Custom in the green recolor from the red. Getting down to the bottom, and I'm seeing something, but at least we're getting something. Armor GTC Scenic and a limited grip. This was really popular a couple of years ago, but this casting is kind of meh. So it seems busy. Color's great though. And another Peugeot 9x8 Hypercar in the white and black new casting for 2025. We have the Roger Dodger in the gray. This was the Super from the last case that we never got the main line of. So we are finally going to get a main line of the 7.3 Honda Civic. And this, if it is in Zamac, or sorry, Spectral Flame, would be the Super Treasure Hunt, the 20 Dodge Charger Hellcat. I don't see a gold flame in the back, so this is not the Super Treasure Hunt. This is the regular pink Hellcat. There is no deco on the front. There is no deco on the back. It's just deco on the hood and on the sides. I love the wheel choice. This is a phenomenal wheel choice for that. That's going to be a highlight. And we're going to highlight the Honda because I didn't get to highlight one last time. So we are 2 cases now, 3 for the year, but 2 cases back to back where we did not get a regular treasure hunt. The final 3 of this case are going to be the Hot Rato, we'll do it this way, Hot Rado in the white. That is a Recolor in a new casting 2025. We had it in gray. Here it is in white. Land Lowrider. That's purple, and it is not a Recolor. It was actually new for the last case, but a carryover. And the Rapid Pulse, which is a Recolor. I think we had it in yellow. Here it is in blue, and another carryover. So this case, not that great, folks. It's not a very good case. Very few highlights in this one. Obviously, we're going to highlight the Dodge Charger Hellcat, the regular of the Super. The 73 Honda Civic Custom is going to get highlighted only because I did not get to highlight it last time. The Volvo 240 Drift Wagon is definitely getting a highlight. That is phenomenal color choice on that one. Looks super Zamek-y. Porsche, of course, 911 Turbo Cabriolet is going to get highlighted with the pink interior. Hope we get some more colors. That is a new casting for 2025. I'm actually going to highlight the Formula E Gen 3. Even though this isn't a Formula 1, it is their take on it. And I actually kind of like it. It'll fit well with all the other Formula 1 cars we got this year. Honda Civic Type R 2018 will get highlighted in this blue. I love it. The red one is okay, but I think this blue one is much, much better. And the Jaguar XJC V12 Coupe will also get the highlight treatment for this case. New casting for 2025. And that's it, folks. There's not much. No regular treasure hunt. No supercharger hunt again. But we did get the mainline at least this time. So as always, thank you folks for watching. Hope to see y'all next time. And deuces. Check out the rest of my videos. Please share this as well.